Hello students, do you remember what were the topics we covered in our last discussion? We discussed about the various steps involved in the process of water cycle. Today, we will discuss about what happens if it rains heavily and also what happens if it does not rain for a long time. We will also discuss about the various ways to conserve water. So, let's start. First, we will discuss what will happen if it rains heavily. The time, duration and the amount of rainfall varies from place to place. In some parts of the world, it rains throughout the year, while there are places where it rains for a few days only. In our country, most of the rainfall occurs in the monsoon season. Rain brings relief after hot summer days. The sowing of many crops depends on the arrival of monsoon. However, excess of rainfall may lead to many problems. Heavy rains may lead to the rise in the level of water in rivers, lakes and ponds. The water may spread over large areas causing floods. The crop fields, forests, villages and cities may get submerged by water. In our country, floods cause extensive damage to crops, domestic animals and human life. During floods, the animals living in the water also get carried away. They often get trapped on land areas and die when flood water recedes. Rains also affect the animals living in the soil. Now, we will discuss what would happen if it does not rain for a long period. Can you imagine what would happen if it does not rain in a region for a year or more? The soil continues to lose water by evaporation and transpiration. Since it is not being brought back by the rain, the soil becomes dry. The level of water in ponds and wells of the region goes down and some of them even dry up. The groundwater may also become scarce. This may lead to drought. During drought, people face a lot of difficulties like food and fodder scarcity. So far, we learned that everything has its limits. When crossed, it creates disastrous conditions. Thus, we will now talk about ways to conserve the most precious resource of human life, that is water. Only a small fraction of water available on earth is fit for use of plants and animals. Most of the water is in the oceans and it cannot be used directly. The total amount of water on earth remains the same, but the water available for use is very limited and is decreasing with overusage. The demand for water is increasing day by day. The number of people using water is increasing with rising population. In many cities, long queues for collection of water are a common sight. Also, more and more water is being used for food and by the industries. These factors are leading to shortage of water in many parts of the world. Hence, it is very important that water is used carefully. We should take care not to waste water. One way of increasing the availability of water is to collect rainwater and store it for later use. Collecting rainwater in this way is called rainwater harvesting. the basic idea behind rainwater harvesting is catch water where it falls. There are two techniques of rainwater harvesting. First, the rooftop rainwater harvesting. In this system, the rainwater is collected from the rooftop to a storage tank through pipes. This water may contain soil from roof and need filtering before it is used. Instead of collecting rainwater in the tank, the pipes can go directly into a pit in the ground. This then seeps into the soil to recharge or refill the groundwater. Another option is to allow water to go into the ground directly from the roadside drains that collect rainwater. So students, with this, we come to the end of this chapter. Thank you children. I hope that you all enjoyed the learning and understood the chapter well.